Hi, my name is Diana. I'm a mind-body connection coach, a psychosomatic specialist, and a meditation teacher. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you excuse me, I will wear my sunglasses because it is extremely bright today here. I am in Brazil, in Ouro Preto, in Minas Gerais. And it is the after carnival time, which means I am extremely excited. I'm still overwhelmed and full of whole range of emotions. Have you ever felt that your inner voice is a heartless critic? It is always telling you your flaws, that you're not doing enough, that you are not enough. And for many years, this was my reality. I was completely convinced that this inner critic of mine helped me move forward, achieve my goals, and live my better life. But I was so mistaken. For most of my life, my inner critic sounded like a voice of someone from my family. And it was with me 24/7. I can say my best friend who was always pointing out that something was wrong, that I had to fix something, that I had to be better. It was brutal. And I was even believing that it was my voice, that it was true about me, that it was who I am. And when I was listening to the people's stories about their inner voice and inner critics, I was like, okay, mine is not that bad and it is really helpful. And this is a part of me. And I was just coming up with so many excuses, probably because I was scared to look deeper and to realize that, well, probably it wasn't my choice and probably it was something to really work on. And I remember out of curiosity when I already started practicing and experimenting with somatics, with psychosomatics, with breath work, and so on, when I got into the mind-body connection coaching first to myself, I was just thinking, maybe someday I might work on it too, but, well, it doesn't bother me now, so not yet. And out of curiosity, I just thought, okay, I will try to journal and write some prompts dedicated to working with my inner critic. Perhaps we will become better friends, or perhaps something will shift. And I remember that last year in December when I was living in São Paulo, it was a stupid little tiny situation that probably wouldn't even matter to 99% of people. I dropped a glass of water on the floor and it just cracked into a million tiny pieces. It was all over the living room and on my feet, almost under my feet. And without even thinking about it, I told myself, all good, my love, all good. And the moment I stopped and realized what happened, not about the glass, but about what I told myself, I just burst into tears because my first reaction wasn't blaming myself, wasn't saving myself from this glass under my feet, but just pausing gently and allowing myself to take a breath and to realize that all is good, that I am sane. And there is nothing wrong, neither about this situation, neither about me. And this glass of water doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Only I do and how I feel. And I remember I was standing there in the middle of my living room, just crying because of how happy I felt about being with myself. That was the moment where I realized that, wow, a big shift inside of me happened. And of course, I cleaned the floor and nothing bad happened. I didn't step on the glass and it wasn't a big deal at all, as I said. But it was the moment when I also realized that, wow, I grew up. I became the best parent to myself, the best friend to myself, that I am safe, with myself. And it means I don't need anyone else. I protect myself. I am always with myself. I always support myself no matter what happens. And again, such a tiny situation just illustrated to me that I can count on myself. I shouldn't be scared of myself. This inner critic that still is a part of me, but doesn't tell the truth about me or my life. They are just gone. I also learned that my mind is most vulnerable to negativity when I'm very tired, especially in the evening. So I set a rule to myself. Do not believe your thoughts after 9 p.m. And whatever I'm thinking, whether it is something that I didn't do, haven't finished, that I did wrong, or whatever it can be, no, I don't care. It is not true. After 9 p.m., all I am is the present moment. And of course, I'm a human being. I sometimes am caught up in this negativity pattern or trying to fix something immediately. But then I remind myself, I can solve it tomorrow. It is not that urgent. And that's it. And I give myself time and space to relax, to unwind, and not to burden myself with unnecessary negativity that actually does not serve a bit. And I strongly recommend you to adopt this rule as well. And I'm sure that it will serve you well. Just experiment with it for a couple of weeks. Do not get caught up in the negative thoughts or patterns after 9 p.m. Set it for yourself as a rule, and you will see how much better, lighter, and happier you will feel eventually. Now, after December, after realizing this big and such a comfortable, positive shift inside of me, I speak to myself with more compassion, with more kindness, with more love, not only in each thought and word that I choose for myself, but also in each action that I choose to do for myself and with myself. And I also recommend you to watch my video about compassion here on this channel. I will link it down below and you can see it here. Just click on it, 5 minutes, and I'm sure that you will get some valuable insight. Also, the meditation teacher program that now I'm a part of with Mingyurin, which helps a lot. We are discussing various aspects, not only of meditation, but of life, and seeing my peers and being a part of this incredible community, noticing that we are all humans and that we all have our own struggles and our beautiful journeys just gives me such an immense support to continue developing myself and allowing myself to be who I am in this very moment without rushing into the future or without telling myself that, oh, I need to fix this and that, and maybe after I will be happy. I am happy now. I am more compassionate. I am slower. I am kinder. My heart is softer. And I think the most important change for me here is that I feel safe, much safer in my body now. This shift in my inner voice took a lot of time. As I mentioned, I started working with it intentionally out of curiosity, but I remember I was living with it and was buried under my self-critic for so many years, and it felt so heavy. And I must say that mind-body connection was a big part of this change. I started to explore my thoughts and emotions in therapy. I started to work with my body to embody safety and self-gentleness, to understand the sensations in my body, to develop interoception with somatic practices, breath work, all of the routines that I established for myself. And step by step, tiny baby steps, layer by layer, I was discovering and uncovering my true self, the kind, soft, gentle, feminine heart that I am. And so this video is about inner critic. and actually working with it unlocks so much and makes life so much beautiful. All of my journey helped me to shift my inner voice into a more positive one, into a more supportive one. And I'm very, very thankful that I can now share my journey with you guys. I'm just hoping that it will inspire you to work on your inner critic, because once again, it does not serve you or anyone a bit. And if you are ready to transform your inner critic into a positive and self-supportive inner voice, I am here to help you. All my coaching focuses on mind-body connection and various techniques that we will explore together. All of my coaching will be personalized to you, your preferences and your goals. We will work together to identify your inner critic, all of the blockages in your body associated with it, and develop practical strategies to create a kinder, more supportive inner dialogue for you. And today, you may start with my Mindful Living Toolkit that you can download via the link under this video. It consists of meditations, journaling prompts, and exercises that will help you to establish your morning and evening routines, will help you to understand yourself better and to uncover who you truly are. It will be a great first step, a huge investment into your well-being if you feel that you're not ready yet for personalized one-on-one mind-body connection coaching. I want to tell you that you deserve to be your best friend and your biggest cheerleader. Your inner voice is so powerful. I want you to choose it to be full of love and encouragement. Visit the link below to learn more about my coaching. If you have any questions, leave a comment or send me a direct message on the platform, and I will be very happy to connect with you. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be supported. You are worthy of kindness. You are worthy of success. And you are worthy of love, especially from yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Live my better life. Yeah, it's Okay.